So, Borderlands 3 recently released its second DLC pack, known as Guns, Love, and Tentacles, The Marriage of Wainwright and Hammerlock. And that's kind of a funny and nonsensical name if you think about it, but we'll get to that in a bit. Right now, though, I want to bring up an interesting theory I have regarding the DLC, because the whole time I was playing it, I kept asking myself, wait, is Hammerlock gay? Is he, like, actually gay? Like, is he really gay? Or is he straight? I had so much trouble telling whether or not he was gay. And now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, oh my god, this person's fucking stupid. They've never played Borderlands 2, obviously, because there's a side quest in that game that confirms that Hammerlock is gay. But I think if you truly believe that that side quest is still canon, then you're fucking stupid. Let me break this down real quick for you. When you reach Athenas in Borderlands 3, very early on, you're tasked with meeting up with Maya, and you're super excited, because it's like, oh my god, Maya, I know her, I played Borderlands 2, she was the only character in that game, holy shit, I can't wait to meet her. And then in a really shocking turn of events, she accidentally cuts her own head off with her hoodie when she's putting it over her head, the second you actually meet her. And what does this mean? This means that Borderlands 2 isn't canon. Maya being dead means Borderlands 2 did not happen. Because if she's dead in Borderlands 3, then she isn't alive for Borderlands 2, which means everything that happened in that game is not real, which means that side quest that confirms Hammerlock is gay is not canon. And now, I know you're probably also going to mention the fact that in the main campaign for Borderlands 3, Wainwright and Hammerlock are apparently in a relationship together, and they talk about it and stuff in the main campaign, but, like, here's the thing about that. Every time I get to that part of the game, there's this really weird bug in real life that starts buzzing in my ears, and I know you're probably saying put on headphones and it would stop buzzing in my ears, but if I put the headphones over my ear, the bug just goes in there too and starts buzzing more. So I couldn't hear any of them talking about that stuff anytime I played the game, because every time I got to that point, that weird bug would happen. And I know you're probably also gonna say, well, you can read the subtitles, can't you? And again, another really weird bug in real life just started buzzing in front of the subtitles, so I couldn't read them. So I have no way of confirming whether or not Wainwright and Hammerlock were actually together before this DLC, but I have reason to believe they weren't. And the reason I have to believe that is because of the main story for the DLC. So if you're not aware, the DLC is about, and this is why I said earlier that it's funny that the DLC is titled The Marriage of Wainwright and Hammerlock, because the main story of this DLC, that is not the case. The DLC is about Gage getting married to Wainwright, and Hammerlock is the wedding planner. You go to Zylorgos, or whatever it's called, to meet up with Hammerlock to help set up the wedding for Gage and Wainwright. But then this lady possesses Wainwright, and so you need to save the day just like you always do. And not much really happens between Gage and Wainwright in between, you know, the beginning and the end. But once you get to the ending, there's a really shocking plot twist where after you save Wainwright, he, instead of getting married to Gage, gets married to Hammerlock. And that has me asking, wait, does that mean Hammerlock is gay? But I think all of this is kind of pointless to talk about, because really the answer to that question is very clearly answered the question in the cutscene. So let's look at that for a second. So, obviously, the answer is a resounding no. Hammerlock's unfortunately straight. So thank you for looking at my short game theory video that wasn't really a game theory video because I answered the fucking question with the actual game, which means it's not a theory anymore. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you subscribe, and I hope you message Randy Pitchford and tell him that Hammerlock deserves to be gay and that this DLC was a disappointment because they made him straight.